And what's up? It's your boy Z the P. We had a fun field day today. Everything is going crazy. My mind everywhere. So much stuff going on. Sorry for no video for a couple of days. It's just a lot of stuff been going on. Been watching a lot of basketball. Wanted to, you know, the end of the year to round out a little bit more because it's gonna be a little bit redundant. I'm pretty sure y'all watch the games for y'all now. I'm sorry that I didn't give y'all some highlights, but there's some stuff going on. But anyway, we go get into it because it's been crazy. Y'all, we gonna talk about the Lakers. We're gonna talk about some basketball today. Not as much as I want to, because there's a lot of stuff going on relevant to, the city, and not just the city, but relevant to the culture. Three P's in the Pod was brought to you by me and my friends, and basically everything we be discussing, everything we chopping it up, I'm chopping it up with y'all today. I chop it up with them, being myself. And these discussions is, usually what we have together. And I'm just doing it with y'all because sharing is love. But like I said, we're gonna get into this video today because it's just a lot. So, of course, want to get into my basketball. Luka, Lakers on the fucking tear. They've been doing their thing. Look at these numbers right here, y'all. 41 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 43 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 33 points, 60 points, 40 points, 36, 30, 51, 44. And that's the stat right there. I'm like, that's the, it's the picture right there that's showing you everything I really want to talk about today. Because, like, what you look at this, you already know what's going on. The Lakers are on incredible trend. Usually I like talking about the Lakers, but as we go get into a little bit later, y'all go figure, what's going on. Why I'm a little bit down today, thinking about them. But yeah, it's been a lot going on with the Lakers. Like I said, I want to get into it, but get into the good before we get into the bad. It's too much bad negativity going on in the world. That's what we're gonna talk about later too. But as you can see, this incredible scoring trend that Luka Dončić is on is amazing. Offensive rating for the Lakers is it like 118 in this run? They have gotten better. I know they're like top 10 in the league right now, offensive rating, and defensive rating is, I know they're at least top 15 now. But they have a positive net rating. Of course, all these numbers just mean if you have a good net rating, everything, if it's positive, I should say, if you have a positive net rating, that means you tend to win more games than you lose. And it's has the defensive rating is how many points that you usually hold your opponent to. So this says that the Lakers are not in this run, but as a total for the whole season, are scoring 118 points and holding their opponents to about 115. So that's about plus, I give about 2.5 point differential. I wanted to say three, but if they're winning games, that just goes to show you that they are a high impact offense because I'm pretty sure 118 is one of the top ratings in the offense in the league, especially scoring wise, points per game as an offensive team. But this is not the thing. It's the defense. What are you holding your opponent to? And this was key. And that's what Lakers get a lot of flack for. They have, of course, improved this recently as on the run. Luka's defense especially has increased marginally for him. All around good for him, as like I keep saying for him, because you're not expecting Luka to come out here and be Giannis or be Lou Dort or this lockdown defender. The fact that he's out here showing effort, Luka's defensive rating has sits around. Hold on, let me get to the it's down here some. But yeah, Luka defensive rating has went up some. I think and defensive win shares, he's like in between the 20, I believe like 30 right now. And defensive win shares, Luka is at 30. Luka leagues data shows individual defensive rating around 116. It's not elite, but also not the sole reason that the Lakers are struggling on defense. Even though Luka could do a better job of showing effort every night, every play, hustling, but I hear people say that, and I'm sure all of y'all are in the shape of y'all life. Y'all could go out there and drop 60, 79, and get 2 steals and lock up the other guy on the other side and do all this. Yeah, because Luka is just lazy. It is what it is. Yo, stop that fucking shit, y'all. Y'all need to stop that shit. This man is incredible. Defense aside, like, of course he could show a little bit more effort. There's everybody. Everybody could show a little bit more effort doing everything. They got this old man over here, and he's decided to be number 3 now. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? They got this Austin Reeves over here, and of course, are we expecting this front lineup to stop a parked car or a sneeze or a cold? Fuck no. I don't know who in their right mind was like, yeah. You know what? A team with Luka Dončić, Austin Reeves, a 41-year-old LeBron James, and they did just get DeAndre Ayton. They go be top 10, 5 in defense this year. Not only this year, but all time. If somebody would told you that shit, then automatically drug test their ass, whatever mental facility next to y'all closest to you, take their ass there because they motherfucking lying. Cause I ain't even gonna lie. That just don't sound right. It's the team, the lineup I just listed, and then they got Jake LaRavia, they got the Backstreet Boys with Luka, and this was going on. Like, nah, come on, man. We looking for defense, especially for the top defenders of the league. You know who we looking for. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah. But enough bashing about the Lakers defense because it's not just terrible. I mean, as long as they outscoring, defense win championships. But if I had more points than you at the end of the game, what that mean? I won. Oh, you held me a good 15 possessions. And then what if I go, you right, 0 for 15 for the first 48 minutes of the game. And then I hit a 3 at the end and I win. You know what I'm saying? Come on, that defense really didn't mean shit, did it? So I mean, it's good to have. I'm not knocking defense because probably in the future, if I see some shit and nobody was playing defense and no defense was played at all, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna have the exact opposite take. So let me not be biased. Let me be realistic with myself, with my expectations of what's going on. I just want y'all to be real child selves too. But like I said, Lakers on this recent run, they've been taking a lot of momentum heading to the postseason. Like we said, we've been talking. They was on 11-1 stretch. They helped them clinch a playoff spot in the Pacific Division. They have clinched the Pacific Division. I believe they're the division leaders over there. They clinched that with the win against the Cavs the other night. 12 consecutive 30-point games and 1 point for Luka Dončić. Recent high scoring includes 42 points with 12 assists. It's on another graphic. This probably after. That's what I'm saying. Even after this, he had 44 and 12. So that's wild. Dončić was suspended 1 game due to a technical foul accumulated, but he did return later on to the team. He had an incredible month of March. I believe he had 600 points. Number 2 behind Michael Jordan, who had 672 to 6 points. So an incredible run, incredible month for Luka. I honestly believe he should be higher in MVP races, but that's another video for another day. Just want to keep it flowing. Speaking of the Cavs game the other night, look at this, and it's so wild because I'm so mad at Brown right now. I'm really not a fan anymore. We're gonna get into it though. But look at this. Off tip off, Donovan Mitchell, 41-year-old Brown, fucking blocks that shit. Like, get that shit out of here, young man. Come on, man. Man, 41. Drug test his ass, Adam Silver. That's really why I wanted to show this video. Drug test his old ass. Cause no way he's still doing it. That he's sacrificing a goat or something. Like, come on, y'all. Let's replay this one more time. Look at these. That's Donovan Mitchell. That's Spidey. Come on now. Yeah. Drug test his ass. We got you, bro. We got you. Reason why I'm mad at Bron, we gonna get into the no, because I got another video before I get to Bron. It's okay, but
efficient second quarter there on offense, especially. What did you see from your team?
Listen to what JJ Redick says about this last game. One of the recent games they had played. He's talking to the reporter here, and when that reporter asks him what did he think about the Lakers shots beginning to fall, and he assumes to allege to some type of device being attached to the ball.
Get rolling there.
The ball stopped rattling in and out.
That efficient second quarter there on offense, especially. What did you see from your team get rolling there?
The ball stopped rattling in and out.
That helps usually in basketball.
When there's 5 of those shots in a quarter, it's a little odd.
All right, for sure. Second half.
What was that movie? I think it took place with the Washington Huskies or something. No, maybe that's a different movie. There's a basketball movie about that where they put a little electronic chip in the ball, and every time I got near the rim, they would make it rattle off.
I wish I knew, and I totally believe you. I totally believe you.
Zone was good for us in the second quarter. We slowed them down, held them to whatever 18 points in the second quarter. Zone was good for us.
Thank you, JJ.
But yeah, what is he talking about? Electronic chip? Like, what do you mean electronic chip, JJ? What do you mean electronic chip, JJ? In the ball, he said, yeah, the ball started rattling around, and it's been a lot of flat. I don't want to say too much because I don't want them to come to me because I want a job in NBA. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, but yeah, that's questionable for y'all who be doing all them parlays. That's what I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't finna take my money. You know how hard it is to make $1 out here, and keep it too though. Keep it is the problem. You can't keep $1 around this motherfucker. You open your eyes, somebody wants something. The light man, the milkman, nowadays, shit. I got kids. Y'all know how much a gallon of milk costs. Shit. Damn. And they like chocolate milk too. They get we ain't even gonna talk about it. They talking about rattling balls. No strike. No strike. But yeah, questionable, very questionable. But we're gonna get into the video why I'm mad at Bron. Bron was seen on a golf course with some fair-skinned friends and discussing some, some stuff that I'm not privy to because I'm not allowed to be in such rooms because my bank account statements don't look like those. And all jokes aside, it's just sad to see, honestly. When I show y'all the video, y'all won't understand, but I want to get into it, my whole soliloquy, yeah, whatever. But for real though, it's so sad to see somebody that, looks like you, talks like you, promotes the culture that you promote, or some sort of it, and to down a city that is predominantly that looks like you and them, and for them to know the same struggles that to know where you have come from, to know what the game of basketball means to you, to have come from poverty, to know how it has benefited your life, to gave you this escape from so much, allowed you to be this successful billionaire, father, entrepreneur. It's just sad to see that you down and jokingly play about a franchise in the city, and people love to bash Memphis and give us so much flack about your crime and this, that, and the third. But why do you think that is? Why would you suggest, the city has already gone through so much trauma, so much terror, and so much has been taken away from it. So much culture is streaking from it. So much culture is stolen from it and not given back to it. Why are you suggesting that you take some more away from us? Nashville didn't build their franchise. We did. When Vancouver failed it, where have they been for the past 20 plus years? Here. And we have let that franchise flourish. We haven't won a championship yet, but we have put great contending teams on the floor for years to come. And every team has down years. Bron, you would know about this if you didn't run every time that times got hard for you in whatever city you were in, whether it been Cleveland, whether it been Miami with Eric Spoelstra and want to let you have your fucking chocolate chip cookies on your fucking jet. It's just the Cleveland the second time when you couldn't get over the hump again. Well, it's Lakers, you probably leave again this summer because they found another pretty boy to marvel over. But before, I know before because I got into it, but now y'all heard, now y'all gonna see what exactly I'm saying. The people from Memphis, I know y'all probably share the same sentiment I do.
Efficient second quarter.
Fucking tired at 41 years old. You think I want to do that shit? Being in Memphis on a fucking random ass Thursday. I'm not like the first guy even talk about in the NBA. Like we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the fucking NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Like they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they would have won the lottery to give me that. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
What, nigga? Yeah, y'all heard that? He said he'll pull a Eli Manning if we would have drafted him in 2003. And you see, that's what's going on. And I'm starting to think that there's some type of other push going on because this is not the first time. Like he said, it's not the first time. Is Clutch Sports pushing something? Is this something Rich Paul and him doing behind the scenes? Is it something they want in Nashville? Like, what's going on for real? Because this narrative is just outrageous. Like I said, why do y'all keep trying to take something that we fight so hard for, that Memphis fans, I don't care if you're the blackest, crunchiest hair, dirtiest feet from the ghetto, and I can say, because look, I know I'm talking about my little cousin. Anyway, but for real though, I don't care if you come from that, if you blue collar, white collar, boots and bows, Caucasian, U of M alum, all these what the point I'm trying to make is, no matter if you're black, brown, blue, yellow, gold in Memphis, no matter what your bank account looks like in Memphis, where you're from, you all have common interest in the Grizzlies. There's some people from all those walks of life that watch the Grizzlies games, that likes the Grizzlies game. It may not even be your favorite team just because it's in the city that you enjoy watching that game. You enjoy feeding that mark. You enjoy watching those players. You enjoy investing their time because you have these hard days. You have a hard life. And to have that to go out and go see, because it's not that much already in the city that you can go and do because they keep taking everything. And I'm not saying that, we just this perfect place, but I'm saying you got to give the place opportunities and things to grow with. And give, if they don't have the resources and the means and opportunities to do better things, they never would. They never would have and never will. And it's not going to help if you keep trying to take positive things that is, giving back to the city. Jaren Jackson, when he was here, always giving back to the kids, to the city. Ja does it all the time, and it just does get a lot of media attention because it's not the, trending topic thing. Is not going to get all the clicks because it's not negative, and they don't want to promote that. It's so much positive things that's going on in the city. Grizzlies have been giving back to the community for years, and I'm my bad. Something like y'all. But like I am a testament to that. I grew up, I went to Brewster Elementary. I was in 4th, 5th grade. Zach Randolph, Mark Gasol, Tony Allen, Mike Conley, and it was OJ. They all came to the elementary school to work out with us because it had something to do with fitness and the gym. And it was so interesting. They really came in there. And at this time, I'm in 4th and 5th grade. Of course, I watch basketball, but at the time, my favorite player is Dwayne Wade. And I only catch these games when I can, when I'm around my uncle and my cousin, or if my pops or grandpa is so happy watching the game, I can see it, or I'm watching what they're watching. But when they came to the class and I got to see NBA players up close in person and have them talk to us and have them feed this good energy into us, and like when people talk about Mike Conley, how he's just this stand-up guy and his energy is such a great person, it's so true because I met him in person. He's one of the people who told me, you can do whatever you want, the whole spiel. And it was not the way he tells, he's not cliche. He actually made me want to do something with my life. He actually made me want to feel like I could play basketball. And I couldn't do nothing with the basketball, but just because he gave me those words, I tried. I really tried for years to come. It's just like I didn't never have no coach, but it's something else. But for real though, like him talking, helping me do sit-ups. Zebo, all those guys is coming out there, giving back to the city all the time. It's just it's something that not a lot of people have. Not a lot of people, especially from my background, have the opportunity to do that, to meet these people and get a different perspective on life and to see that these are regular people and that I can do this and it's not impossible for me to do. That is very vital for these small communities, and especially, we just being honest, it's a poor community. So you're gonna take a multi-billion-dollar franchise already from a poor community, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna make the crime go way up. Like, it's nothing really here to do. There's no people helping either. So what are you gonna do? I just think it's a terrible take, and it just goes to show you how the people who look like us, when they get a certain amount of money, like, they stop acting like us, and it's not is no bull crap, no bullshit to it, no pussyfooting around. It's just simple as that. Because at a certain a large amount of their life being richer than the amount of life they have been rich longer than they were poor. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why it took that long, but yeah, basically that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just wild. It's just wild. I really just hated this take from Ron, y'all. I don't. But yeah, and I just take from Bron, y'all. Like, they talk about Memphis like that, and why? Why? Like, you clearly just said, and you really growing up, Memphis. No, Bron rarely ever plays here. You're lucky to catch a Bron game in Memphis, so you already have this disposition towards us. And you said if you got drafted here, you wouldn't even came, and we didn't even do anything. It just really sucks, It really leaves a bad taste in the mouth of NBA fans, because you actually have a lot of freaking NBA fans in this city. People love you, Bron, in this city, and it's really like a slap you in the fucking face. And I really just think NBA players should lay off of speaking on certain things like that. Like, y'all have the Kings as a franchise in New Orleans and so many other cities, and y'all rather choose to bash on Memphis. Like, I don't know. It just really sucks, man. But to get into better, more positive things, the Atlanta the Atlanta Hawks have waiting for it to come back in. Yeah. We just gonna let that sit right there. But yeah, the Atlanta Hawks are 18-3 since the All-Star break. It's the best run in the NBA in this. Hold on, yeah, I having technical difficulties. I don't know why it's doing it. Good, good. Okay. Yeah, but the Atlanta Hawks have been on a run as of recently. Since the All-Star break, the Atlanta Hawks are 18-3. One of the best teams in the NBA during that run. Atlanta Surge has pushed them toward the top six in the East in the playoff race. And as you know, top six seeding means no play in, so they have clinched that playoff position. If the playoffs were to start today, they would not have to play in the play in. That's huge for Atlanta Hawks. Haven't been like that in a while since the play in started, actually. While also during this run, they have been top three in offensive rating since the All-Star break. And actually, they have been number one in defensive rating since the All-Star break. And a lot of this is stemming from holding their opponents to 102 points per 100 possessions. That's elite defense. And honestly, it's just been incredible. They're number two in net rating across the league. Estimates like 23.1 plus net rating, and that's incredible, especially during this run. Is what I want to keep hitting that. it's just incredible to see such a young team like this flourish. And I have been hitting at it since the recent videos. I like this young team. Jalen, lost my train of thought. Yeah, I know it's like 100 Jalen's in the league. I wanted to say during it's Johnson, Jalen Johnson. Not it's so many Jalen's, y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying. But yeah, Jalen Johnson, love Nikhil, love the young rookie, Alex. I mean not Alex, Zachary Richardson, love the center Okongwu, loving the addition of CJ McCollum, because he has been a key into, this run they have been on recently. Because when he was inserted in the starting lineup, that's when they started going on this winning streak and took that offensive rating shift, to through the roof basically, and really been a good change of pace for them. I feel like he's that veteran leader that has been, putting that battery in their back, getting in these young guys' ears, helping them develop into a very nice, probably a threat in the East, honestly, especially come playoff time. Not to forget the addition of Jonathan Kuminga coming from the Warriors. They lost Trey Young, lost Kristaps Porzingis, added CJ McCollum, and added Jonathan Kuminga. They have been key contributors to, this huge surge that the Atlanta Hawks have been on. They have improved they have improved drastically in rebounds, turnovers forced, and contested shots are becoming, increased strengths for them. But at caution though, because as you see, some of these teams that they are playing, dog do. But for real though, they have had some good wins against the Celtics, the Pistons. They lost against the Rockets. 76ers. Okay, they beat the Celtics and Pistons. Cool. Y'all, next. I'm just playing. A incredible game for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He had 33 the other night against the Magic, really dominating, told them up. Oh, yeah, they beat the Magic too. I think twice, actually. And, pushing themselves firmly into that sixth spot over the Magic, who have really been, disappointing this season, honestly. But shout out to the Atlanta Hawks and this incredible run that they've been on. Look at this. Like, Nickeil Alexander-Walker has really been incredible this year. He's having a career year across the board. Look at this play on. Come on, man. On your ass. What's up with Paolo? This is another video we got to get into because they've been looking like shit lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. Horse doo-doo. Horse doo-doo. He was balling. Okay, this next thing we want to get into is a little less basketball related, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Why is this up on my screen? Go away, please. Y'all, I really hate, having some technical difficulties sometimes, because like all the time, really, because like I just be wanting to get through my video. Life just don't ever be that simple, huh? That's what it is. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? So hard to do. But anyway,
at 41 years old.
I want to see that again. Y'all gonna make me mad. They trying to make me mad. That's what's going on. I ain't even going for it. Woosah. But for real though, this next part of the video we're gonna get into something a little bit more street culture. But anyway, this for the people back home. Rapper Pooh Shiesty, Luntrell Williams and his father, Luntrell Williams Sr., and fellow rapper Big 30. What is Big 30 name? I think it started with the L too. No, it was Rodney something. And about 6 other co-conspirators have been arrested by the FBI after a raid the other day in the Cordova area of Memphis, Tennessee. And yeah, they robbed Gucci. Them folks robbed Gucci, man. Gucci who? Yeah, Gucci, man. Gucci. I'm for rob Gucci. Y'all see that? Oh, got them ups on Gucci. That's great. Let's get into the Fed people. What they was saying.
Rabel, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other.
Let me understand.
Hey, what? What? They took that nigga watch. What? And according to Mr. Govan, they unscrewed the fucking diamonds out his ear. And what Pooh Shiesty told him, man, shut your bitch ass up, I shoot you on GP. Like, think I'm paraphrasing, but not too far from what he just said, though. But we gonna keep getting into it, though, because this case just keeps going. It's blew my mind because, one, it's Gucci, man. I ain't expect my nigga Gucci getting robbed, fool. I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. This is Gucci. I feel like I'm Gucci, man, in 2006. Like, I'm on my neck and wrist. Yeah, that Gucci. The dig your partner up Gucci. The trap house Gucci. The one Gucci, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, hell nah. And Pooh Shiesty, you say he did, like, I don't know. It's starting to make sense now because you involved that young nigga there. And he might have did that shit. That was my initial reaction. I'm like, I don't know though. Gucci put that mind on this, that, and the third. Everyone did. Nah, he did that shit, fool. He did it. It was crazy because they were saying that he was supposed to be on house arrest. And this video resurfaced that from a couple months ago when he was on live with Ben the Dunn, and he was checked in with his parole officer, and he was lying. Talking about so he was.
Hello.
He was. And I'm not.
You got Trey Williams? Yeah, I'm at the house.
I can't even. What is it called? Boy, man.
All right.
You already.
You sign me out.
Tommy got most of that, so appreciate you.
Yeah. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
On the parking lot. Hello.
Yeah, you
got Trey Williams? Yeah, I'm at the house.
Hell no. Hey, cuz, he was.
All right.
Hey,
sign me out.
How you people?
Tommy got most of that, so appreciate you.
Girl, capping, clearly capping. You just go along.
On the parking lot.
I know, we gotta get with the program. You know how to see people.
Oh my God. Oh, you?
No.
Yeah, it was work. Yeah, that nigga was with me last night.
Smart with that motherfucker, so appreciate it.
12 o'clock and shit.
You said what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, man.
You know how it be.
Check it again.
That's
where I live at. That's where I live at. Refresh it. That's where I live at. Look. I ain't lying to you. I ain't playing no game.
You can mute the joint right now, too.
I don't play like that.
It's so fucking funny, cuz that's how Memphis nigga laugh, fool. Refresh it. He bullshitting, cuz no cap, fool. This shit so fucking funny, guy. But continue what I went through this story. Them folks saying Gucci snitch, Gucci, man. Gucci snitched, fool. My hell no. Well, it says Eminem. Who is Eminem? Williams Jr. identified as Pooh Shiesty, and Eminem. I don't know who. This the other person. not the other person. We just called not the defendant, the prosecutor, the people that send their ass to jail. Eminem, BP, and RD. RD is clearly Roger Davis because that's Gucci name. I don't know who the other two are, but all personally knew Williams Jr. by both his legal name and the name under which he performs Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is a verified Instagram account, and the individual depicted throughout the account matches Williams. Eminem and RD, Roger Davis, described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Williams Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout at Pooh Shiesty. Right? But he said Roger Davis described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. And with this the picture I pulled up, black Nike mask, black hooded and black shirt. So, okay. Part 2. The victims identified Williams Sr. Instagram account as Mob Ties Global. Photographs on account refer to Williams Sr. and Williams Jr. as father and son. Eminem, BP, and RD are all identified right as well-known hip-hop artists identified right as a well-known hip-hop artist, also known as Big 30, is present during the offense. Eminem and RD identified his Instagram account as CEO Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Wright with Williams Jr. and Waters. Investigators located and that's where it cuts off at. And it's just crazy because I don't know what's gonna come on after this because clearly it's showing that, allegedly RD Roger Davis is, cooperating with the feds.
Before the shit was over with, Gucci said, he looked up and said, after he signed the papers, and they made him sign the papers, he said, oh, damn, y'all know this ain't how this shit go. We still got to go to the lawyers. And motherfucker told me, you gotta shut your bitch ass up for a nigga shoot you on GP.
Oh, shit. Oh, yo. So Gucci tells him, yo, because that's actually true. So with release papers, because I was even thinking, like, if I'm Gucci, I just put an unrecognizable signature. That's something I can shoot down later to say that doesn't match the rest of my signatures, right?
But if you sign something, if somebody's forcing you to sign something under duress, it's not gonna hold up in the court of law anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think they was looking at it like Gucci would be a bitch to come out and say, yo, don't let him out the contract because he had a gun to me. So it was just gonna go.
I don't like this fat ass nigga act.
So I get it, but and again, when people were saying Gotti had something to do with it, like they can't know yo because.
Yeah, is that a direct quote though?
So
they're saying they're pointing a gun at him. He's signing these papers, and he said this is not how it goes. And the nigga says, "Man, you better shut your bitch ass up before we shoot you."
Shoot you on GP, that was it.
Hey, that was right? That wasn't no Gucci.
Right now.
This how bad they disrespected him, man. Man, they went in his ear and took his earrings out, unscrewed him.
No, what?
Man, treated him like a real hoe, unscrewed him.
They unscrewed the earrings.
Unscrewed the earrings, nigga. If I tell your belt to pull a truck, hook that motherfucker up.
So they took earrings, they took the wedding band off. Did Gucci take the wedding band off himself? Or did they rip it off his face? I'm wondering how physical they got with Gucci.
Hey, Gucci followed instructions real well.
I mean, that was too. Holy shit.
Bro, that folks finna blackball the fuck out of Memphis, bro. This shit come out the same day that LeBron talking about this shit, bro. Is it a global effort? Is it a joint effort to make us look fucking bad? Are you guys just that fucking stupid? And I told y'all from the jump, stop glorifying all this ignorant ass shit, though, for real. There's no way in hell that y'all think that being cool with somebody and then setting their ass up robbing them is cool. That's not thoroughbred. It's not ain't shit about that righteous or proper at all, because I ain't gangster at all, fool. It's literally shiesty, and that's what they promoting, fool. And they've been saying slime. They will backdoor you. Like, it's the greenest shit ever. And y'all saying this shit gangster. That's why the city can't have shit. And I just hope you young motherfuckers learn. I'm sorry for my language, but for real, though, because, like, it's so much money, so much life to be lived out here for y'all to keep making these dumbass decisions involving guns, because it's not going to help you at the end of the day. Look at this man. He got all this money, made all this money, and really probably finna be gone for the rest of his life. So what did you accomplish? And you dragged down your dad with you. And that's another story for another day because he's supposed to be a better man than that and raise his son. Like, and even if your son did fall down the same path, you should have damn sure went on him to do no shit like this. And that's just my personal opinion. Cause no, fuck no. And you got your lifelong friends and buddies and involved in this shit too. Hopefully you got some money that took care of your folks at the house, your mama, and everything else. Because I know the feds got this shit, and you know when the feds got it, it's over with because it's a 98% conviction rate, and they not taking no shit unless they got your ass convicted already. And on that note, your boy out. It's been a lovely episode from Z to P on this episode of 3 Ps in a Pod.